Hey traders, today I want to share with you one indicator that can really help you with your trading. I've been watching the markets this morning, my time anyway. It's actually, I'm actually from Sydney, Australia, so it's almost 5 o'clock in the morning, my time, and I've been watching the markets, and I want to share with you some things that's happening with Bitcoin. But the thing is that you can use this on any market in any time frame, but it's just one indicator you use to make sure that it's going to give you much better chances of trading really, really well. Let's get straight into it. Don't place a trade based on what you'll see in this video, because there is no guarantees of making a profit in the market. It takes you a long time to become a good trader. So this video here is just to educate you to become a much better trader. Alrighty traders, so let's get straight into it. The thing that I really want to share with you is something I've been watching on Bitcoin, and it's just working wonders. And you private clients, you know what this is, right? Look at this here. What is this here, right? Beautiful pullback, breakaway, and look at the thing just run on. Absolutely just amazing. Anyway, and so I also want to give a big shout out to one of my private clients last year. He was a bit slow last year. He was with my coaching client. He was one of my coaching clients last year, and he took a long time for it to click, for him to get to what it takes and everything like that. It just took him because he really wasn't focused. But he started trading recently, and in 13 days, he's made over 21,000. I think it's 21,000. Yeah, $21,000 in profit in 13 days. Just trading one market. It's actually the S&P 500, and so it's just so amazing. And the reason why I'm telling you that story, traders, is that last year one of my coaching clients, he was having a hard time and he felt like giving up so many times. And then what happened was is that I just kept saying, listen, don't quit, because he was one of my coaching clients. So I was there coaching him. And then after probably about 6 months, maybe even a year of going through so much of it not working, or it not understanding, or getting confused and so on and so forth, and me just continue to work with him. On the other side of that, he started trading live, and again, 13 days, his first 13 days, he's up like 20 something thousand dollars in profits. I want to share that with you because if you put in the work, traders, okay, if you put in the work, then you can do so well. So now my coaching program's closed actually right now, so you can't actually get access to it. So I'm not trying to sell you my coaching program. If you do want to buy anything from me or actually get any education from me, then you can get that $7 sale that I'm running right now. That's at least going to get you started on the right foot. And then when I open up my coaching program later on, I'll let you know. But the purpose of me telling you that story, traders, is that if you're having a hard time trading these markets, then I promise you that things that I'm going to be teaching you even in this video is going to make a huge difference to the way that you trade these markets, okay? And the one thing I want to share with you is that one thing I like to use is I always like to use a long-term moving average on the chart. And so right now I'm looking at the Bitcoin, right? I'm looking at Bitcoin, but this is the exact same thing I used last year that kept me long in the stock market when so many of the bumblebees that used to watch me last year kept saying that the top's in and the market's going to crash and all this sort of stuff. Yeah. So the one thing that I really like to use when I'm trading the markets is just this one indicator. Now I use two moving averages, but the long term one I like to use is the 52, just a simple moving average on the chart. And I use it on every single chart, you know, if I'm using it on the daily charts and so on and so forth. But if I'm using it on the daily charts, I understand that's the time frame. But if I'm trading intraday charts, such as maybe the 15-minute or even the 5-minute charts, then I'm using it on those charts. And here is one good example of why you should never, never go against this particular moving average. And here's what I mean here. Bitcoin was actually going down through here, okay? It was going down, and it started just flattening out through here. And because it started flattening out, we started going up through here, and then we go through a pullback. And here's the interesting thing. A lot of people think, and this is where the big mistake that so many people make is this. Look at this here. So we had a very nice move up, and then we had the Bitcoin breakdown. Most people don't understand that this Bitcoin breakdown through here, what they think is like, oh, here we go, it's getting ready to have a big drop back to the downside. And what they don't understand is that look what the moving average is doing. Notice the overall direction of this moving average. See how it's trending up? That's like a tide, right? If you're a surfer, you don't want to be going against the tide, right? Why? You're going to get tired. You're going to get worn out. So the best thing to do is not go there, because most of the time, guess what? It's crashing. It's crashing. It's pausing. Oh shit. Oh shit. Right? Especially if you try and go against. Now, traders, I'm talking about like short-term trading analysis, right? Short-term intraday trading sort of thing. Maybe 15-minute charts. Or 5-minute charts and so on and so forth. But you can see here, a lot of the times when you have a strong moving average like the 52 and coming down, and then suddenly look what happens. And then suddenly we get the false breakout, get the sucker people in, and then the market just takes off like a rocket like that. So this is just one indicator that I like to use on all the markets that I'm trading. And again, it's the same thing that I like to use even on, like if I go back to, let me go back to the S&P 500. Where are you? Here. Actually this is the 15-minute chart here, but let me go back to the daily chart. So this is one thing I was using all of last year, but as you can see, right, look at this here. So we had most of the time people are calling crash, and you may be right, you may be right, you may be crazy. Tell you what, a lot of people think I'm crazy. I love it. Trading is so much fun. Anyway, look at this here. So all through this time through here, what was the moving average doing? So every time we got these pullbacks, pullback, see these pullbacks? Guess what happened? Why did it reject? Pullback. Most of the time, like 8 to 9 times out of 10, it's going to push, right? And so therefore, you don't ever want to be going against this moving average, because 8 times out of 10, it's going to continue. But that's the reason why the best trades are, guess where the best trades are, right? The best trades are, let me share with you. The best trades are when it comes down to the moving average is trending up, okay? Moving average is trending up. It comes down to the 52 moving average. It bounces right there. That's the best trade right there. And then bounces, that's the best trade right there. And bounces, that's the best. See, you wait for the bounce first, right? And then bounces, that's the best trade right there. Wait for it to bounce, best trade right there. Best trade right there. Didn't bounce there. Right here, it's coming down. Oh, is it going to bounce? We're waiting for a trade. Is it going to bounce this time? Oh, no, it didn't work. So see how what I've just given you is a few simple things. It's going to put so much probability on your side of doing well. Just keep it simple, traders, right? Just keep it simple. And that's the one thing that I've learned over my time trading these markets, is just keep it really, really, really simple. And looking at these markets, you can see how I've just given you really a few simple techniques that can crush it in your trading. And that is just use one moving average. And if it's trending in a direction, don't fight it. Wait for the market to pull back and then wait for a bounce. Enter, and you should get a nice move. Wait for a bounce, enter, and you should get a nice move. Now I'm going to overlay that with something else. And so I'm going to overlay that with, I'm just going to give you I'm just going to lay it out all here. Again, guys, you can use this on any market, okay? When you're looking at like swing trading, right? You're actively trading, you're getting in, you're getting out, taking your losses, taking your profits. So let me just bring up, let me just add, I want to add another one. Can I do that here? I'll just where are you? All right, so I want to add, let me just add another one here. Another moving average. And I also want to share something else with you that I know, and I like to use the purple color. And let's just make that a bit thicker, okay? Cool. So here we go. This is actively swing trading. It's really, really, really easy. And it's something I've been using now for like years, okay? Look at this here. So, okay, John, so you're talking about, okay, if the market comes down to a moving average and bounces, you get in. When to close the moving averages, when do you get out? Well, on all the examples I just gave you there, right? You get in there, you get out there. Oh, there was a small profit. This is just trading, right? You get in there, you get out there. You get in there, possibly get out there. That's a nice little trade there, wasn't it? Didn't come down to moving average, bounce off it, closed above it, get in there, get out there, come down, get in there, get out there, come down, get in there, possibly get out there because it closed below it, or maybe even there as well too, right? Small little profits. Now traders, this is not all I do. All right, I don't trade based off what I've just given you, right? I do use the moving averages, but I wait for an exact pattern in the markets that gives me a massive probability for me to actually then start to increase and start to enjoy that. But I'm just sharing with you guys some things, some really simple things you can start to add the odds on your side of doing really well in the markets. And the main one I just wanted to share with you guys is just, bring up a simple chart. And if the moving average is trending in a direction, just don't fight against that, okay? And that's if you're actively trading. If you're investing, don't be using moving averages for investing. Who cares about moving averages, right? You're investing, okay, this is what's likely to happen over the next couple of years, then that's what you're investing in, right? Don't be using moving averages and stuff like that as your investing tool, because it's a different thing. What I just shared with you was a thing called an active trading approach in the markets. So traders, when I first started trading, I lost $250,000 trading the markets. And then I got access to a few 7-figure mentors that really set me straight on what I need to do with the foundations, how to read the charts, the trading systems, the mindset, so on and so forth. And then that was the massive turning point for me to be doing really well from actual trading and being successful trading. So what I've done is I've created a course called the Breakthrough Course. And what I've done is I've actually put a whole bunch of really good education and strategies and processes that help me go from $250,000 in debt to then actually becoming a full-time trader, making a full-time income from trading. And I'm actually running a flash sale to that trading course. So if you go to johnsflashsale.com, or there should be a link in the description. If there's not, then go to johnsflashsale.com. That's JOHNS flashsale.com. Go to johnsflashsale.com and you'll be able to get access to this course now for $7. So go get access to that right now, guys, and I'll see you real soon.